Hey, what's going on, fellas? So, we have a new Heroes Return banner going on right now. I mean, dude, we're just like getting bombarded by banners every single day during this celebration. Not that that's a problem or anything, but okay, let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. So, New Heroes Return, obviously this is where the Rearmed, the Attunes, the Ascendeds, the Aideds, etc. all make their comeback. So, what do we got this time? On red, we have the duo Elincia and Lucia combo. I don't know. Are they any good? Right now, I would say they're just, like, not good enough, is probably the word I would choose. They do have penalty cleansing, which is nice. They allow allies to warp, but on their warp, they're not letting allies use pass when they warp, which now has become a staple, with units like Tsubasa being able to grant allies warping with pass. So, yeah, not really much to say. They do give Bulwark support, which is nice, and they set up Stone Tiles, which I guess is okay. It's going to be Stone Tiles in your area, though, which gives Baby Camilla, like, more possible spots that she could warp to. So, not the best at zoning out Baby Camilla. They score pretty good, though. Like, 220 scoring on the dual skill is not too shabby. So, highly merged up, they would be okay in arena mode, I guess. They have drawback gate. That's nice fodder, I guess. But, yeah, not really anything super positive to say about them at the moment. They are accompanied by Machyua over here on red. So, she's got Arcane Renegade. She's also a Vantage tank, which is kind of interesting. But, I don't know. I feel like Hardy Bearing is more common than it ever was. So, like, you're going to see Hardy Bearing ran on the offensive units. You're going to see enemy tanks that have Hardy Bearing and so on. Not that a tank is going to swing into this unit with Hardy Bearing and nullify her Vantage, but it's just something that could be a menace to deal with, I guess. More so, though, the thing about her is that the player phasers that are going to swing into her, even if she gets the Vantage hit off, she's probably not going to be able to beat them in one hit. And then they're just going to destroy her with whatever additional hits they've got. Also, her having Vantage just gives them more juice if they have reflex support or something like that. So, yeah, not really nothing too positive to say here. Arcane Renegade is okay, I guess. It's okay. Nothing too crazy to say about that. Yeah, Gust Fodder. That is not what we're looking for right now. Probably would want Arc Rival or like Shatter Slash or like any of those new specials that have came out by this point. Ice Edge, Flame Edge, etc. Okay, so moving on to blue. We have the Harmonic Hector. Not too shabby of a unit. He's a decent save option. There are a couple of good save options right now. He's one of them. Obviously, Brave Ector Deer is the other like big one. And a couple of other interesting ones that give, like, really random supports. Like the Fallen Female Allure, for example. She can be not too shabby with, like, Patience Rise Above and stuff like that. But then again, what unit isn't? So, yeah, they're okay. They have good fodder. They have Armored Flare, and they have Patience and Briar Far Save. But between Far Save and, like, Physical Save, I think Physical Save's probably better. Although magic units are on the rise again with Tsubasa and, like, what she's able to do for magic units, giving them the cadenza hit. Like, magic units are kind of back. So Physical Save may not be the one-and-done save anymore. Probably want to mix it up and have maybe Far Save in there once in a while. All right, they are accompanied by the Arcane Sorin here. He's okay. I mean, he does give safe support to an ally. He gives a Sign Decoy. That could come in handy. His weapon is not too bad. One of the better inheritable blue tomes right now for sure. And then out of the box, he has decent fodder. Ice Wall, Attack Res Havoc, and Preempt Ploy. Not too bad. Probably want to give him Logic and probably want to give him Demonic Force at this point. And there's a couple of other C skills that could be potential options as well. But Preempt Ploy, for what it's worth, is actually not that bad. So that's okay. He's okay. Like, blue overall, I would say probably the best color so far. Okay, then on green, we've got the Attuned Eliwood. Very good unit, actually. Very nice Gale Force option. One of my favorite units to use in Arena Assault, actually, because you give him the Edelgard ring in there, and then he's popping 2 units with relative ease. He does have Outcry Seize, which is nice for Drain Cancel support. And he's also got Impetus Guard, actually also a pretty solid B skill too. So, yeah, I mean, fodder-wise, this guy's actually really good. Like, out of the box, he's got some good stuff. Blue Sky Gust even, Momentum Echo, one of the better Echo skills. And he's not too bad of a player phaser. So, he's actually a pretty good unit. He's accompanied by the Attuned Leaf over here. Unfortunately, can't really say the same about this guy, although he does have Sly Echo, which is another pretty good Echo skill overall. He's got the Vantage, not Vantage, he has the Gale Force on his special, right? Let me see here. Yeah, he does. If he initiates combat, after combat, if he triggers his special and survives, then he gets another action, which is pretty good, of course. And if he's not in 2 spaces of an ally, then he inflicts gravity on himself and his pair-up cohort. That's like kind of... do they really need to do that to this guy anymore? Like, give him gravity after he procs the special? It's mitigated if you run the Celica ring or like something like that, but honestly, with the amount of Warp Bubble going around right now, I don't think Celica ring is really a good enough solution. He's got Shadow Shift, which is nice fodder. Arc Fort Breath, though, not so much. Neither is Sturdy Flare, unfortunately. I mean, the terrain setup with Sturdy Flare is okay, but there's definitely better ace skills you could go for with this guy. All right, and then finally on Colorless. So we have Entwined Ninian, very good unit, and very good dancer. It's really hard to be a good dancer right now, unless you're doing something crazy, and this Ninian is actually doing something pretty crazy. So she gives range style to herself and the ally that she dances, and then she's also giving dominance, she's giving attack and speed of 6, and then she is not too bad of a player phaser too. Like I said, physical save may not be the best solo save skill to go for anymore. It was before, but like with the comeback of mages, it's starting to not be as clean cut. And this Ninian is one of those units that can bypass physical save because she's a magic damage dealing unit. So if the opponents have like Brave Ectordeer or whatever, even though he gives somebody magic save, maybe that wasn't the best example. Let's say like Harmonic Hector with physical save. This Ninian would be able to attack whoever she wants regardless of that because she does magic damage. So yeah, pretty good dancer, all things considered. There's a lot of good dance skills that you could give her as well, like Bride Peony's B skill or the new Azura, the Brave Azura's A skill. Like those are good dance skills for your dancer units. So yeah, actually, Ninian might just be the best unit on the banner overall. And then she is accompanied by Entwined Ash. So we have 2 Entwined heroes on the same color share. This unit, not so many good things to say about her, sadly. She gives like bootleg Burger King support where she gives Imbue, kinda. No, she straight up gives Imbue, but then she gives like Reflex, kinda. I don't know if it's on her C skill or if it's on her weapon. I think it's on her C skill, right? Where she gives the 40% damage reflection off the foe's first attack. Not quite as good as Reflex, obviously, which is just straight up whatever damage they do to you, you just reflect back at them. So, yeah, not quite as good, but, I mean, she can do some stuff, kinda, maybe, sorta, I think. She's okay. She's like not the worst unit in the world. She's got okay fodder like Flame Wall. Actually, is Flame Wall that good anymore compared to like some of the new stuff we've got? Maybe not so much. Distant attack and defense form. We actually have better distant counter skills right now. Like close ADR bond, and we have a distant one too now. I can't remember which stats that one did. It might have been like attack, defense, and res as well, but I don't remember exactly. And then Lagu's friend, there's just better B skills. Like Patience would be one of them. What you want to do with this unit probably is just give her Rise Above Patience at this point. Okay, so is this banner any good? I think blue is pretty solid. Red maybe, but I kind of iffy on red. Green has 2 attuned heroes, so like depending on what you've already given these guys, like Eliwood is just good out of the box. You don't really have to give him too much. This guy, on the other hand, you probably do want to give him some better stuff. But he is a fodder bank unit. So having 2 of those on one color is pretty good. I think it's going blue in first place, green in second place. Red is in third, and then, unfortunately, colorless is in last just because can't really do much with this guy or this gal over here. All right, so let's go ahead and do our freebie. We'll go for blue. I don't have either of the blue units, so if we get any of them, that would be nice, but we're probably not. Yeah, we get Legacy Medius. Yeah, it would have been real nice months ago when I was stuck on +9 with this guy. All right, we also have a couple of other freebies to do on the daily revival banners that they've been doing. I've been going for either red or green on these. So, yeah, let's just see what we get. Try our luck. Get a 4-star stall, whatever. All right, we got, I guess, 1 more to go. Let me know what you guys were able to get on your free pull on the New Heroes Return. And I guess on the daily reruns as well if you're doing your freebies on those. All right, that time we get Bastion, and is that all? We got anything else? Nope. All right, yeah, the hunt continues, by the way, for this Bat Time Robin. I'm really trying to get her before this banner goes away. Every time I get 5 orbs, I just hop over here and do a 5-er on Colorless, see if I get lucky. But it's looking more and more like I'm not going to be able to get her before the banner leaves. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you have any orbs at the moment, I would say, I mean, these 2 banners, really hard to argue with. All of, damn near the entire banner on both of these banners are super meta, right? Like, they've been dominating Summoner Duels, Aether Raids, basically every relevant mode in the game. So, yeah, these would be the priorities for your orbs right now. And then we are getting the end-of-month banner at the end of the month, but it's not going to be an Emblem hero. Probably going to be some random mythic. It's not going to be the Shadows Cup winners either. Like, those guys are coming in September, I think, which that's not going to be this month. That'll be next month. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. This is your boy Tacho signing out, and I will catch y'all again on the flip side.